Hello, it's Irene here. Welcome to HIIT Yoga Mas HIIT. Today's session will be focused on the core. You'll just need your mat and 2 blocks. I'll wait for you here on the mat. So we'll start with our knees slightly wide apart, maybe as wide as your mat, and you can walk your hands forward, coming into child's pose. So allowing your forehead to rest on the mat, your arms to grow heavy. Just taking a few moments to reconnect with your breath, to check in how your body is right now. Observing the natural breath in your body. Whenever you're ready, you can join me in an inhale through your nose and an exhale through the mouth. Once again, inhaling through the nose and exhaling through the mouth. On your next exhale, you can bring your chin in towards your chest and inhale as you roll forward into a tabletop position. Bringing your knees right underneath your hips, allowing the wrist to be underneath your shoulders, fingers really wide open here. And I'll give you like a few seconds, like 30 seconds to a minute, to move in whichever way it feels comfortable to move in your body. You can go through some cat-cows using the inhale to open, the exhale to bring chin to chest. Or if there is any other movement that you like, it's always an option too. So maybe some rib circles, perhaps bringing a little bit weight into your wrists or weight back towards the hips, and connecting to your Ujjayi breath here. So you're inhaling and exhaling through your nose, activating the muscles in your throat. Jalandhara Bandha. And when you're ready, you can tuck your toes, gaze between the palms, and very gently coming into your downward facing dog. So allowing yourself to bend your knees as much as you need, keeping the hips up high, really spreading your fingers and pressing the palms towards the earth, such that the shoulders come close towards the ears. And if you need to slightly move here, please do so. Maybe stepping through the feet, slightly bending the knees. If you need to do some spinal rolls, please welcome that. And when you're ready, you can find your static downward facing dog. So on your next inhale, gaze forward, and exhale as you gently tiptoe, keeping your hips up high as you walk forward towards the top of the mat. Keep your knees slightly bent, take with your hands opposite elbows, and allow yourself to sway side to side, relaxing the head, relaxing the jaw. On your next exhale, bring the hands down towards the earth, bend your knees further, and inhale as you gently roll all the way up into a standing position. So make sure you're at the top of your mat, feet hip distance apart. On the inhale, lift all 10 toes. And on the exhale, taking as much area as you can from your little toe to your big toe. Really grounding through the feet, soften in the knees, tailbone towards navel. And you're also closing the ribs in towards one another. Shoulders slightly back, Tadasana mountain pose. Gaze forward. On the inhale, lift the hands up, gaze towards them. Exhale, hands to heart center. Once again, inhale, lift up. And exhale through heart center, pressing here, thumbs against your sternum, closing your eyes for just a moment. Creating an intention for your practice today. Whatever it is you need energy for, or something that you need to dedicate your practice to, I kindly invite you to do it at this time. Visualize it. And when you're ready, inhale through your nose. And exhale through the mouth. Slowly flutter the eyes open. Inhale as you lift the hands up. And on the exhale, soft bend in the knees as you fold forward from the hips, bringing your chest towards your thighs. On the inhale, halfway lift, keeping the gaze down such that your cervical spine is nice and neutral. On the exhale, lower down the palms. Inhale, step it back into your plank pose, really, really round with your wrist underneath your shoulders, heels pressed back, tailbone towards navel. On your exhale, lower down through the knees and lower down all the way. Feet together, and without using your hands on the inhale, you'll roll your shoulders up, and also your chest glutes will be slightly active. And we hold here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower down, exhale, inhale through tabletop, curl the toes, and exhale, hips up high, downward facing dog. So we're gently warming up into our body. On your next inhale, gaze forward. Exhale to walk or step your feet towards the hands. Inhale, halfway lift, straight back. Exhale, fold, micro bend the knees. Inhale, rise up, palms together. Exhale through heart center. Inhale, rise up. And exhale, folding forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the palms, step the feet back. Find your plank nice and strong. Really rounding through your upper back. And on your exhale, lower down the knees and lower down all the way. Bringing your fingertips outside of the mat, elbows point up. On your inhale, you'll go up using the upper back area. And on the exhale, you'll allow the heart to lead the way. So you can make this as intuitive and as creative as you'd like. You just use the inhale to go up and the exhale to go down. So if you want to play a bit, maybe rolling up through one side, and then on the exhale, round through the other. And if you want, you can also bring your legs into the movement here. So we're still warming up the back, bringing mobility into the spine. And when you're ready on your exhale, you can lower down, hands underneath your shoulders. Inhale, press up, curl through the toes. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take an inhale through your nose. And exhale through the mouth. On your inhale, gaze forward. Exhale to step, walk, or jump your feet towards your hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold, micro bend the knees. Inhale, palms up high. Exhale through heart center. Inhale, rise up. And exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, plant the palms, step it back. Find your plank nice and strong. Exhale, stay here. On the inhale, shifting the shoulders forward. Exhale, bend the knees. Half chaturanga. On the tops of your feet, press against them. Upward facing dog. Inhale as you lift through your heart. Gaze up if it's comfortable. And exhale, rolling through the feet. Downward facing dog. Open up your feet as wide as your mat here. Press against your right hand. Inhale. And exhale, bringing your left hand over to your right ankle. So you're pulling with your left hand to go deeper in the twist and pressing your right hand down towards the earth. On your next inhale, gaze forward. And exhale, change it up. Very nice. Slowly transitioning back to your downward neutral downward facing dog. On the inhale, gaze towards your hands. Exhale, step, walk, or jump towards them. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. Exhale, fold, micro bend the knees. Inhale, rise up, palms together. Exhale through heart center. Inhale, rise up. And exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lengthen through your spine. On the exhale, plant the palms, step the feet back, find your plank. Exhale, stay. On the inhale, shoulders forward. Exhale, knees down or not, so half or full chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, hips back, downward facing dog. Okay, last one of these. Let's go for it. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, step, walk, or jump to the top of your mat. Inhale, open through the chest. Exhale, fold, bend the knees slightly. Inhale, rise up, palms together. Exhale through heart center, almost there. Inhale, rise up. And exhale, fold. Open, inhale. Exhale, step back, plank. Really, really nice and strong. On your next inhale, shoulders forward. Exhale, lower down, half or full chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog, active legs. Exhale, downward facing dog. On your next inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, bring your knees down over to the mat. Place your wrist right underneath your shoulders. On your next inhale, bring the right leg up, nice and active. Point your foot, and exhale, bring the left hand forward. Inhale to lengthen, and the exhale, curl chin to chest, bringing elbow towards the knee. Inhale, lengthen, and exhale, curl. Inhale, lengthen, exhale, curl for 3, 4, really press against your hand. 5, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Set it down. Other side, inhale as you lift the left leg up. Exhale, right hand forward. Inhale to lengthen. And on the exhale, round and curl, 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 press. Inhale forward, lengthen. Exhale, bring it together. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, 3, 4, 5, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very nice. Lower down the hands. And you'll step your feet back into a plank, and you'll walk your right foot or left foot forward. We're going to go through some mountain climbers, so make sure you just don't stomp on the floor, but you're going to try to be light in the movement, so without making noise. Yeah, ready? We're going to be here for a bit. Take an inhale and go. So you're bringing your knees in towards your chest, like if you're running in place, keeping your plank, really, really round spine. Keep your breath nice and even as much as possible. Imagine your, last mile, last kilometer of a marathon. You're almost there, last sprint. We've got this. Going here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower down the knees. Inhale. And exhale, round, 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 like an angry cat. Curl the toes. And then lift the knees like 2 centimeters off the ground. And we're going to hold. So arms are really, really active. Although I won't be able to see you, obviously. But I'll ask you to activate one arm towards the other. So this also engages our pectoral muscles. Tailbone towards navel. Holding here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly bring the hips up high. Downward facing dog. Very nice. Take an inhale through your nose and exhale through the mouth. On your next inhale, bring the gaze forward. Exhale to step, walk, or jump your feet towards the hands. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Micro bend the knees. Inhale, rise up, palms together. Exhale through heart center. Inhale, rise up. And exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lengthen through the spine, Ardha Uttanasana, hands down. Step the feet back. Staying here on your exhale. On the inhale, shift forward. Exhale, bend down the knees or not. Chaturanga or half chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog, really, really active. And downward facing dog, all the way down. On your next inhale, gaze towards your hands. Exhale, bend the knees and do a little hop to come to the top of the mat. So you'll bring your soles of the feet together, knees wide, and you'll lower down into Baddha Konasana. So arms are forward, and on the inhale, we slightly lift up, and on the exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. We're still here. 5, 4, so we keep the rhythm here. 8, 9, 10, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Roll all the way up. You can use your blocks or not for this one. I will demo with the blocks. And you can do this either in lotus or you can just cross your legs. So choose your variation. Take an inhale, and on the exhale you're going to really round and lift the hips. If you're with lotus, you will also lift up the feet. So we're staying here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly take a break, shake it out. And now you're going to cross the feet the other way, so like the weird way. And if in your lotus, I'll also ask you to change. And we'll do the next 2 on these. All right, inhale. Exhale, round, and lift the hips, also the feet if you're in lotus. So really pressing through the palms. Staying here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Shake it out. And last one of these. Inhale. Let's go. Exhale, round, lift the hips. Really press your hands against the floor. Round through the spine. Bring your navel in, activate. Activate for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very nice. Okay, stepping your feet forward, feet parallel. And if you want, you can do it with blocks. You can also try without blocks. In this case, your fingers are gazing towards the top of your mat, feet hip distance. On the inhale, you lift the hips up, so we find reverse tabletop. On the exhale, you can decide to just lower your feet down. Lower your glute down. Or, and please try to do this, on the inhale, lift the hips, and on the exhale, you bring the hips back, and you're on your heels, and you're pressing still firmly through the arms. Inhale, lift, and exhale back. Inhale, lift, exhale back. 2, 3, let's get a little bit of momentum here. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Halfway there. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, my arms are burning, 2, 2, and 1. Very nice. Lower down, you can leave the blocks by the side. Cross your feet and back to downward facing dog. Take an inhale and exhale through the mouth. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale to step, walk, or jump. Inhale, open through the chest, start Uttanasana. Exhale, fold, micro bend the knees. Inhale, rise up, palms together. Exhale through heart center. Inhale, rise up. And exhale, fold forward. Inhale, chest forward, straight back. Exhale, plant the palms, feet back, plank. Really active, pressing through the hands. On your next inhale, shoulders forward. Exhale, knees down or not. Chaturanga or half chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing. And exhale, downward facing. Bring your big toes together. Inhale, lift the right leg up. And exhale, stepping the right foot in between your hands. Left foot parallel to the back of the mat. And inhale, you'll rise up to a warrior 2 position. Bring your arms up overhead. On the inhale, going back, kind of into a reverse warrior. And on the exhale, going forward. So we're getting into our obliques. Inhale back. And exhale forward. And remember to keep the knee bent. 2, 3, getting a little bit of speed here. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, we've got this. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. You can straighten through your right leg, arms parallel to the floor. Inhale, shift, 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 shift forward, and exhale, right arm lowers down. So we're going to a variation of Trikonasana. It is not deep. On the inhale, you slightly lift the left hand from your left oblique, from your left side body, and exhale, lower. Inhale, lift, exhale, lower. Inhale, lift, exhale, lower for 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, and 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great job. Lower all the way down. Find a plank, step it back, and you'll come down onto your right forearm, 45-degree angle, and you'll come onto the outer part of your right foot. Left hand can be on your hip, down or up. What you will do is on the inhale, you lift the hips, and exhale, lower. Inhale, lift, exhale, lower. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, almost there, 18, 19, 20, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, almost there, 3, 2, and 1. Lower down, hands to the top of the mat, and let's find downward facing dog. Whew, I feel the sweat. I hope you do too. All right, let's neutralize. Inhale, bring the gaze forward. Exhale, step, walk, or jump to the top of the mat. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, fold. Microbend the knees, lift up. Inhale. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, lift up. And exhale, fold forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, bring the hands down, step it back, plank. On your next inhale, shoulders forward. Exhale, knees down or not. Chaturanga or half chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing. And exhale, downward facing. So bring the big toes together. Inhale as you lift the left leg up. And exhale, left foot in between your hands. Right foot parallel to the back of the mat. And inhale, rise up, warrior 2. I'll switch it out for camera angles, but you can stay as you are. So making sure your knee is nicely aligned and your hips are open. When you're ready, on the inhale, bring arms up, palms together. On your next inhale, going back to like a reverse, and exhale, shifting forward. Inhale back, exhale forward, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We give a break a little bit to the left leg. Arms parallel. Inhale, shift, shift forward. Exhale or lower the left hand down into a variation of Trikonasana. So again, inhale, shift the right hand up, and exhale, lower. Really small pulses. Inhale up, exhale, lower, coming from the right side body. Up, lower, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Almost there. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bend the knee. Lower down both hands. Step the feet back, both feet back, and 45-degree angle on your left forearm. So again, you're coming into the outer part of your left foot, side forearm plank. Hand can be on the ground, on your hip, or up, you decide. On the inhale, lift the hip up, and exhale, lower. Inhale, lift, exhale, lower. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, halfway, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. We're almost there. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower down and make the way to the top of your mat to find downward facing dog. We have the last round to go. We're almost there. Let's do this. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, step, walk or jump. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold, micro bend the knees. Inhale, rise up, palms together. Exhale through heart center. Inhale, lift up. And exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, step it back. Find your plank. Really round. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, chaturanga or half chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing dog. Very nice. So I'll give you 2 options for this one. Option 1, you can walk forward and back, or you can hop forward noiselessly, okay? So either way, if you are gonna jump feet together, inhale, gaze forward, bend the knees, and exhale, hop. Step it back, that would be 1, and exhale forward 2. We're going for 10. 3, 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very nice. Bend the knees and slowly rise up on the inhale. So at the top of your mat, you're going to interlace your hands. We're going to get a little bit into the obliques again. So inhale, bring the right knee in towards your right elbow, and lower. Exhale, inhale, opposite side. And we're going side to side here. It's a little bit of a balance challenge. And you can keep going here with me. I'll do the counting. You just keep going, really trying to engage your side body. Staying here a little bit more. Going for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very nice. From the top of your mat, exhale. Lower down, bend the knees, and come to lay facing up. So your feet are hip distance apart more or less, toes face up, nice and active. So if you feel that your neck hurts, you can always bring your arms behind the head. Otherwise, forward. And there's a little bit of like rounding, like if you're giving something to someone. And as we exhale, I'll ask you to bring navel in, yeah? So ready, inhale, exhale, and we go forward. On the exhale, we lift. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And I'll keep counting in my head. And we keep going. Stay with me. Feet are active. And now over to the right side. So as if we were giving something over to the right. So keep that roundness. Keep the breath steady. This is the very last push. And over to the left. So if you're giving that gift to someone, keep going, keep going. And last push forward. Stay with me. Almost there, I promise. And going for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. You can melt on your mat, relax. Give yourself a little massage on your belly. Good job. I think if I count it right, we did over 100 of those, but I didn't want to let you know beforehand. And you can bring your knees into your chest. Take an inhale through your nose and exhale through the mouth. You can roll over to one side and we'll come forward to the top of the mat and find Sphinx pose. So we'll give our abs a little bit of a release. So arms are parallel, chest is forward, and you can basically allow most of your body to be very relaxed here. We're just bringing the chest forward so we can help our belly stretch and relax after all that work. So you can begin to lower down the rhythm of your breath here. Whenever you're ready on the exhale, you can lower down unless you want to stay longer. And you can come take a seat. So we will find Janu Shirshasana with a rotation with the left leg straight. Inhale, lift both arms up. And on the exhale, finding a twist over to the right side. Left foot is active. Inhale, right arm lifts. And exhale, we lower down over towards the left side, keeping the right side nice and open, getting a nice side stretch. Right shoulder is back. And if there's any variation that you'd like to take, please go ahead. And when you're ready on your exhale, you can gently come out and switch the legs out. So now the right leg is straight and the left sole of the feet is towards your right thigh. Inhale, bring the arms up. And exhale, twisting over to the left. Finding a straight spine. Inhale, left arm lifts, and exhale, folding forward towards the right side, getting a nice stretch on the left side body. After all those obliques, it's nice to stay here for a bit. Take care of them. When you're ready, inhale, lift up, and then bringing your feet to the top of your mat, you can gently lower down, making sure that you can slightly graze your heels with your fingers. And on the inhale, lift the hips up, interlace your hands behind you, coming into bridge pose. So we're using bridge as a little bit of a core release to stretch the front side body. Allow your belly rise and fall. See how it rises and falls. Staying here a little longer if you need, or when you're ready on the exhale, lowering down, vertebra by vertebra at a time. You can bring your knees in towards your chest. You can gently roll over to one side, come to take a seat. Resting the hands on your knees. Getting comfy. If you need to fidget slightly, please do so until you find a comfortable position. Bring your hands towards the chest. Close your eyes. Thank you for joining me here on the mat. I wish you a wonderful day. Namaste.